Good evening. Welcome everyone to this special edition, the 100th session of Pallikkutam Global Connect, a truly special milestone in our journey of reimagining education together. I am Nicy Mathew, Communications Manager of Rajagiri Media. I'm happy to inform you that from its humble beginnings 4 years back, this event has become part of the itinerary of educators across India who are keen on upgrading their professional skills as per the needs of the AI age. Our sessions are also monitored closely by experts from CISC board, which conducts the exams as per ICAC syllabus. We are also glad to note that officials of CBSE and some state boards have also attended our events. I take this opportunity to warmly welcome our chief guest, Mr. Tinu Yohanan, former Indian cricket player and presently coaching the young generation of cricketers. He is presently director at the Center of Excellence, Kerala Cricket Association. Also, a warm welcome to Dr KN Raghavan IRS, a distinguished former civil servant, cricket umpire, author, and columnist who has agreed to deliver the 100th session of Pallikkutam Global Connect. I heartily welcome three special guests for the day: Ms. Anupama Ramachandra, Principal of DPS Electronic City, a dynamic leader with a passion for inclusive and progressive education; Ms. Krupali, teacher at Udgam School and recipient of the National ICT Award for her innovative teaching practices; Ms. Jeny Rapheal, educator and psychologist, who brings deep insights into student well-being and mental health in learning spaces. I also warmly welcome our director, Dr. Varghese Pandalukaran, under whose leadership Rajagiri Media was able to undertake innovative activities for promoting quality education. I also extend a warm welcome to Father Ajish Pudsheri CMI, the Counselor for Education and Media of SH Province, a source of support and guidance in all our activities. Now, let's see a brief slideshow on Pallikkutam Global Connect, presented by Mr. Srikumar Raghavan, editor of Pallikkutam.
Warm welcome to all the dignitaries present today and also all the participants of the 100th Rajagiri Roundtable. So I'll briefly take you to the journey of this 4-year journey of the Pallikkutam Global Connect, how it evolved and how it took the present shape and direction. So it will be a brief presentation, and I hope it will be interesting and very joyful to learn about that. So I'll just share my screen. So this is the 100th week of the Pallikkutam Global Connect, and it has been empowering educators and also transforming education in various ways by connecting experts with the educators and also administrators and other stakeholders of education. So this program started off when we thought of actually bringing researchers in various fields and then discussing about their research to the stakeholders of education. But somehow it didn't work out that way. So it ultimately ended up as a program for the professional development and skilling of the educators as well as administrators. And also parents also have benefited from this program. So this ultimately became a program which is meant for the skill development as well as professional development. As you all know, the NEP now mandates that every teacher has to undergo 50 hours of professional development programs, and 25 hours has to be done by the particular board to which they are attached, and 25 hours they can do in the school. And also they are free to take part in skill development programs from anywhere, wherever possible, whether online or offline. So that is the relevance of this Pallikkutam Global Connect. We have been able to bring diverse topics and a lot of experts in this event. And it all began on July 2, 2021, and I was condemned to be the the anchor of this event. And later on, it was taken over by Nicy Mathew, who is also anchoring today's event. So we were fortunate to have two global experts. The name of this program is Pallikkutam Global Connect. So true to its name, we had two people from outside India doing that. Instead of one person, we had two people. And we are thankful to Joseph Tribal, who is an EdTech entrepreneur and who facilitated this particular event. And so that started off our journey of this Pallikkutam Global Connect now, which has hit a century. And today, coincidentally, we are having a discussion on cricket. And cricket is a game where this century is often talked about. So we are hitting this century on this day. And these were the two experts who did this program, Leslie V and Pankaj Agarwal. And Leslie V was the head of APAC region of Class Technologies USA, but he was based in Singapore. And then Pankaj Agarwal is now a name very familiar to the business community. He's an IIT product, and he went on to build his own startup, which is called Tag Hive. And this company is sponsored by Samsung. And 4 years ago, it was a startup. And now it has become a big company and still growing. We are glad to note that this company is growing. And they had one of the major outreach event with the Pallikkutam Global Connect, connecting with a lot of educators on how to make online learning more immersive and more impactful for the learners. So you remember that this is a time when the COVID, that scare was still not over yet. And July 21, most of the people were working either on remote or hybrid mode. So these two people helped the educators understand better how to use the online platform for better learning experience. So we are once again thankful to Joseph Tribal for enabling this to happen, this journey to begin. And then this was the announcement that we made on Facebook and other channels. And it was not held in the evening as we do now at 6 o'clock, but it was sometime at 2:30 p.m. that we did this program. So I was the person who anchored it, and I had the good fortune. And thereafter, this program has taken off well. And these are some of the topics that we had covered. There's a wide range of topics. Actually, it's very difficult to put it in one screen, but I only included the major topics like nutrition, gamification, leadership, and pedagogy, of course, is the most important area. Then sports and physical education. All major areas which we can talk about, like which impacts the student, the parent community, teachers, all of them were addressed in these 100 events. So these are some of the topics that we have covered. This is not exhaustive. This is just only illustrative. And the participation initially was slightly above 100, which was very difficult to reach across the 100 stage. But once that was reached, we slowly gathered momentum, and the program got more publicity. And slowly it rose about 200. Then registration moved up to 600, while participation for some events, it was over 400. So that shows the popularity. As Nicy Mathew already told, this has become part of the itinerary of the educators who are looking for some professional development. And these are the people, and you can imagine that when with 100 events, we have almost connected with 100 people. But of course, a couple of people had done more than one program. So we are thankful to these people: Anupama Ramachandra, principal of Delhi Public School, Electronic City, Bangalore; Dr. Jeny Rapheal; then Krupali, Sanghvi, and also Shweta Kapoor. These people did more than one program. So maybe 95 experts have already come on this platform. And these are the the double programs done by these experts. Jeny Rapheal did on positive classroom, and then also navigating classroom stresses. And these actually attracted a lot of audience. I think 300 above initially was hit in these programs. Then we had Anupama Ramachandra doing very insightful two topics. One was about gender sensitivity at home. And I remember it was very interactive. A lot of questions were raised in this session. And also entrepreneurship. She talked about how that can be developed. So these two sessions were handled by her. And then Krupali Sanghvi was always our standby for anything related to technology, EdTech, and she did two important events on Flipgrid and also prompt engineering, which is done recently. And then, of course, there was Shweta Kapoor, who did two programs on self-directed learning and developing curiosity and compassion. So these were always our strength, that we always got really good resource people from across the country and even also from outside India. And sometimes we faced a lot of problems because last minute we had to cancel the last hour. We had to cancel some programs because the resource person couldn't come. And this program is provided free of cost. There is no charge for the participation. And also we are not able right now paying anything for this resource person also. So we always cherish their support that they are providing, despite the fact that this is a free program. And so these are some of the testimonials given by the panelists. Recently, Dr. Ismail Tamarasheri had done a program on parenting. He's from the MG University, School of Distance and Online Education. Then Dr. Mahalakshmi Shankar, she has been part of our journey, both in Rajagiri Roundtable as well as this Pallikkutam Global Connect. And she has also congratulated the Pallikkutam Global Connect team for consistently initiating these debates and discussions. She is with the Albertian College of Management, Institute of Management. And then Jeny Ramanathan, she also did one session with us. She has been a columnist for Pallikkutam and also an active participant of all our programs. So with this, I'm ending my presentation. So I once again thank all the panelists who have, all the experts, resource persons who have been with us in this journey, supporting this with their good sessions, informative sessions. And we also thank the participants from across India and even the Gulf countries who have supported us in this effort to provide quality training to the educators. So I wish we hit the 200 very soon. We took 4 years to reach the first century, but I hope we can do it within another 1 or 2 years, the second century. So with that, of course, Dr. KN Raghavan has also joined. So I'm also welcoming him right away. And so we'll continue with the other speakers. So thank you, Nicy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Srikumar, for that. So what a journey it has been. Thank you to every voice and vision that made it possible. I now invite Mr. Tinu Yohanan, our chief guest, to briefly address this celebration function.
Good evening, one and all present here. Respected KN Raghavan sir, respected Father Verghese, and all other dignitaries present here. I think it's a privilege joining you all through this, in this 100th episode of Pallikkutam Global Connect. I was very privileged to be part of it. I would say, be part of it when Father Verghese called me for a meeting. Initially, when it started, when it took off, when they thought about, doing this Pallikkutam event in 2022, what he asked me was that, can we introduce cricket to the students during the COVID time? Can we introduce the game to the students when they are idle at their home, where they can be active at home and practicing the game, learning the skills of the game. That time, I was working with Kerala Cricket Association, and we were also exploring, this possibility of reaching students online through these online platforms. So, it was not easy to teach students the basics of the game. But then I was surprised to hear from Father Verghese that his vision at that time, that he had, that it is not only about teaching students of the game, but it is about, understanding life values through this game and teaching, life skills through the game, and so that, they be good students and good, children at home. That was his vision that he told me. But unfortunately, that did not go forward because, of many other factors. But now, understanding that it has reached its 100th episode, it's certainly a pride moment. I'm sure for you and for me also, I'll take this as a personal, a moment of pride for me that I've been part of this initially. So congratulations once again. Now getting into the topic of today, it's a very interesting topic, and it's very close to my heart, I should say. The cricket connect of life skills for success. I'm sure KN Raghavan sir will elaborate on that. But then this game, I should say, it's more than a game. It's actually life as it is. No other game teaches you life, like cricket. Because one day, you're a hero, and next day you can get out for a zero. You all know that. And, now with that IPL T20 coming, the magnitude of that has just increased. You expect, one guy who's performed last day to repeat that, but then he gets out on the first ball, or he goes for a six for the first ball. So that is life, isn't it? Life in front of us. That's what our children need to learn today, that success is not every day, part of their life every day. So, what I value as a player, as I'm now a coach, but when I played, is these things that the game taught me. How to, approach, game in a balanced way. How to take wins and losses together. How to respect, your teammates and your opponents. So this is what, I value most out of the game, and this is what, the attributes that I share among, my players too. One thing is, cricket is based, as a success is seen, through performances and the skill set. Skill set is mostly the skill set that they can, do on the field. That is how fast they can bowl, how much sixes they can hit, or how much hundreds, they can make in, so much balls. So that's the skill set, how much they can, perform in given conditions. But then there is one more thing that, should stand out in his cricketer, and that thing should be measured too. That's what I feel, that should be behavior. Behavior is something that, should be measured, on and off the field. That's something that the game can pass on to everyone who experience it. It doesn't matter where you play, which level you play, but that's something that you can learn and take off from the game, at any levels and any, any age group, I would say. So that's the goodness of this game, and any other sport that you play. That's the beauty of sport, isn't it? That your body, your mind, and your spirit is connected when you engage in sport. And I doubt that is there any other, event or activity that engages these three, forms that human being is together: your mind, body, and your spirit together. Because without a strong body, you can't play, and without a strong mind, you can't win. But with a good spirit, I would say, with a healthy spirit, you are known as an athlete. You are known as a player for that. So thank you so much for having me here. Such a privilege to be part of this 100th episode. So have a great time, and as Sri Kumar sir told, let it cross every boundaries, and let it cross all centuries. Let the 200 not be a limit. Let that be the first milestone, but let it just go places from here. So God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tinu Yohanan, for that motivating and insightful message. So as we continue the celebration, we are honored to invite a few distinguished educators who have been part of our Pallikkutam Global Connect journey to share their reflections. I invite Ms. Anupama Ramachandra, Principal of DPS School, Electronic City.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nicy. A very good evening to all of you. Please pardon me because I have a very bad throat, so I may not be very audible, but still, I so much wanted to be part of this 100th episode of the Pallikkutam Global Connect. Firstly, I take this, occasion to convey my warmest congratulations to Pallikkutam Global Connect on reaching this fantabulous 100th episode of its educational webinars. This clearly shows your dedication to empowering educators and enriching students' lives, and this is truly commendable. I would say that this 100th episode milestone is a testament to the entire team of Pallikkutam Global Connect's commitment to providing, I would say, high quality educational content. And since I've been following your webinars very closely, I feel that these webinars have been a game changer for educators, providing valuable insights and practical strategies for classrooms in particular and schools in general. And these efforts of yours have not only educated, but also inspired countless number of educators who have in turn impacted lives of their students. And I personally feel very blessed to have been associated with Pallikkutam for a long time and share my experiences with passionate educators through, of course, webinars. And I have written a little, even contributed to the Pallikkutam magazine also. I would like to personally congratulate Father Verghese, Sri Kumar sir, and Nicy, with whom I have been interacting for all these days. And may the empowering conversations continue to inspire and empower educators for years to come. And like Sri Kumar sir said, I am not hopeful, but I'm very sure that the next 100 will soon be coming. Thank you all for inviting me here and hearty congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that. I now invite Ms. Krupali Sanghvi.
Namaste everyone, good evening everyone. It's really a true honor and joy today to join all of you celebrating the 100th milestone of Pallikkutam Global Connect. At the outset, I would extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Rajagiri Media team, especially to Shikumar Raghavan sir, the visionary behind each of the sessions, Ms. Nicy, obviously our ever gracious host, whose warmth and professionalism have made each of this session engaging and memorable. I would say that as a resource person and ICT body, when I joined Pallikkutam for my sessions, I had the privilege of contributing my knowledge and experiences, insights in ICT. The way ICT has to be integrated in education, it wasn't just a professional moment for me. It was deeply a personal and fulfilling one. The way my sessions were being taken, the ideas and interactions that followed, the encouragement to explore the ideas freely, all of that actually reflected the spirit of openness and collaboration we all had together in this past few connects. So I would say that Pallikkutam has not only provided us as a platform, but I really feel that it's a platform which connected us, empowered us, and it really transformed lives. So over this 100 sessions, if personally, what I felt about Pallikkutam was that it's actually a medium which could globally connect because I can see there were educators coming in, there were innovators, researchers coming in our sessions, and the change makers, obviously, and everybody to bring them together under one digital roof. I think that's what Pallikkutam Global Connect has successfully achieved in this past 99 episodes. And today's session also, I'm definitely like the way I was reading out and making it out what the session would be all about, connecting cricket with education. I think that was really interesting. So it has amplified voices of diverse corners of the world, celebrated best practices, and reminded us all that education is not confined into classrooms. I would like to just end it up with saying a very famous quote of Margaret Mead, which says, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world." Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has, and this perfectly fits with the vision of Pallikkutam Global Connect. That is They are totally thoughtful, committed, and driven by purpose. Every time I had a conversation with Shikumar sir, we were like, I used to get some of the other new topic which we were discussing on to ensure that the community is reached out properly with that particular passion to bring in the best person into the particular session. It was nothing like bringing up randomly someone and being asked to talk about it. That was the best part. So finally, I would like to say that Pallikkutam Global Connect keep continuing growing, and yes, inspire and lead with same passion and purpose. I'm proud to be a part of Palikutam, a very small part, I must say, and look forward to many waves of change we are going to bring it. So that's it from my end. Thank you so much again. Heartiest congratulations to Father Verghese, Srikumar sir, and Miss Nicely. Namaste. And
Thank you
even
so
I
much.
did forget to thank our audience who would have taken so much of time connecting with us and giving us wonderful feedback. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I now invite Ms. Jeny Rapheal.
Hi, Nicy. Good evening, one and all. Respected Father Verghese and my friend and the editor of Pallikkutam magazine, Sri Kumar sir, Nicy, and other dignitaries. I must say that I feel proud and honored to be here on this platform to celebrate this 100th training session or milestone that Pallikkutam Global Connect has reached. Because I have been a part of this and I have been closely observing what is happening here on this learning platform. And what struck me is that Pallikkutam Global Connect and its sessions always kept abreast with the needs of the society. That is what changes are happening in the society and what kind of education that we need. We teachers are supposed to assume what kind of role. The Pallikkutam Global Connect training sessions responded well to that necessity. I must agree with that because each and every topic, if we analyze that has happened on this platform, it is a response. It is an act of preparing the teaching minds. It is an act of preparing the parenting community to for the necessary changes that we need in order to guide our children in the right manner, intellectually, spiritually. That is, in one sense, I will say almost all sessions happened here always respected, that is respected the holistic nature that is needed or holistic approach that is needed for the education of our children. Holistic approach, I must stress that word, because wide variety, as Sri Kumar sir presented here, wide variety of topic has been presented here. It is not confined to learning or intellectual development or response to the needs of the 21st century skills or artificial intelligence, whatever it might be. The Pallikkutam Global Connect was comprehensive in its selection of topics and training sessions. And proudly, I will say that in the Pallikkutam magazine, I have been contributing a single article each month. And it was a great opportunity for me to speak about education, parenting, and mental health, and whatever it might be. And I tried my best to reach out, I will say. That is, and it was a great journey, and I feel proud to be here. And in the next coming years as well, I will be with this team because I need this platform to grow professionally for myself as well. So once again, thank you so much for this team, and a special congratulations to all the members who worked hard. And cricket, when we speak about the cricket, we must say that it is the lessons of the hard work. It is the lessons of attention and focus that we we followed, and we tried to stick to, that made this venture a success, I must say. So once again, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much to each of our guests for sharing your heartfelt reflections. Your words truly echo the spirit of Pallikkutam Global Connect, a space for collaboration, creativity, and courage in education. It's only fitting that we now hear from the visionary who has been the driving force behind this platform, the one who has guided this journey from its inception with deep conviction and tireless passion. We now invite Dr. Varghese Pandalukaran, Director of Rajagiri Media, to share his thoughts and reflections on this centennial occasion. Let us warmly welcome Dr. Varghese Pandalukaran for the Director's Note.
Oh, I'm a little far away right now in Kolkata, giving some lectures to a group of educators in higher education. So I'm proud of my team, and the way they organize things so thoughtfully and so professionally. And as the speaker said, to the point, because according to the need of the hour, they were always careful to take suitable topics. Right now, this is the vacation time, so therefore children are likely to play cricket. So they choose the IPL is behind in front of us. So they chose the theme of cricket and connect it with the life values. So this is the level of creativity my team has always shown, and I'm proud of my team, and I just congratulate. I just entered my room, and so I could not have joined if I were on the road. So thank you very much, and please continue this good work for the benefit of students or stakeholders of education. So have the spirit and have the passion, and you have it, and you have shown it, and this is wonderful to be your director because of this reason, because you are a passionate team. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Varghese Pandalukaran.